I thought that was pretty amusing. So since my original launch of iCat, I've had over 14,000 unique hits. Now, that's not really so many. However, 10 to 15% of my hits have been from kiosks. So that's a lot of kiosks have been hacked so far. Hell of a lot. Interesting to see some of the people that have been using iCat. Reception.sitekiosks.com, one of my biggest users. That's probably one of the biggest kiosk vendors. So the vendors have seen my tool and are basically going out there and trying to secure their product against it, which is a good thing. It's a good move in the right direction and certainly makes the game a bit harder. We can see that Boston University, they've had 2 kiosks hacked. Kiosk at Seattle Airport, that got hacked. Got some interesting hits from army.pentagon.mil. It's kind of like, whoa, we're pissed off. Also, the security community is getting quite interested in this. So I'm getting hits from Juniper, Core Security, and also security auditing companies. Definitely a lot of companies in New Zealand have been using iCat to audit kiosk security, and so have Deloitte and a bunch of other people. Now, one of the things I've done, and one of the real big feedbacks I've had from people, is that they say, well, iCat's really cool, I like this. However, I don't want to use your tool when I'm penetration testing for my client, because that's not really very professional. You know, I can't disclose this information to you. So I'd really like a copy of iCat. Could you give it to me? So I was like, well, yeah, sure. So I now have what I call iCat Portable. This is a complete copy of the iCat website inside a zip file. This is mostly because people were using wget and basically trying to download my entire bloody website and putting strain on my server. So yeah, it's free. It's freely available. You can go to the website, download it, and use it for yourself. So it becomes very useful if you're penetration testing a kiosk in a closed network environment, maybe where you don't have internet access, or you just don't want to use my particular tool. I would do ask that you don't rip my name off it, or put your own name on it and pimp it as your own. But yeah, use it. Also, give me feedback. I have functionality in the iCat website to tell me about things. I really am pro tapping into the kiosk hacking community. One of the biggest things I've found is that usually after I give this talk, a bunch of people come up to me afterwards and go, wow, man, I've been hacking kiosks for years, and I never knew this, or did you know this? And they share tricks with me. So I have feedback, so you can give feedback to me. And one of the other things I've implemented recently is submit your ponage. What I have is a Google Maps overlay. It's where essentially you can say, I hacked the kiosk in this airport. Submit from anonymous such and such, and how you hacked it. And you can place a little pin on my Google Maps, and you can show the world your kiosk hacking steez. Which is pretty cool, too. OK, so the demos, kiosk hacking demos. You guys ready for some shell? OK, I have 11 minutes. Perfect. OK, this is my kiosk. Doesn't really look like much, you know. I have a browser window. It's actually a pretty ugly kiosk. It's not one of the more attractive ones. Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do. If we try and unlock the kiosk, it'll prompt us for a username and a password. We can start program, or we can start Google. OK, so I may as well pop up Google. So I'm going to Google New Zealand, and I'm going to search for iCat space Paul Craig. Hang on. My VM may be missing a network adapter. Yeah, my VM's missing a network adapter. Connected host only, that works. Add an connect. Might help, huh? Okay, DH client at 0. OK, so I have a bit of a rule with this. Live demos, you know, if you've ever done a live demo before, you know that shit doesn't work sometimes. So in order, you guys, in order to show your appreciation for my courage here, every time I pop shell, you clap, OK? Pretty easy. OK, fingers crossed now. I go back. Awesome, OK. So now it works. So full screen again. OK, so I'm actually the first hit for iCat. It's pretty cool. OK, and we get iCat. Welcome to iCat. Now, a few people have said the image is a little, yeah, get over it. OK, the first thing we want to do is I want to know what type of kiosk I'm playing with. So I detect, go to reconnaissance, installed applications. It tells me you're using Internet Kiosk Pro. Internet Kiosk Pro is installed to this directory. You have Windows Media Player 11, NetMeeting, and MSN Messenger, and Microsoft Movie Maker currently installed on your kiosk. Okay. So I can go to the local browser variables. I can see, okay, my Microsoft app version here, I have an embedded web browser from bsalsa.com. My platform is Win32, my user agent, my screen height, my screen definition, all that stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Let's go to common dialogues. Oh, okay, I can pop up a file open dialog. Maybe I can browse to C:/. Let's try some real simple tricks. So I double click on my computer. Huh, there's no C:/. Okay, my file name, C:/. We see the autocomplete tells us that those directories are present. If I try and browse to that, ooh, restrictions. This operation has been cancelled due to restrictions in effect on this computer. Oh no, they've thwarted me. So go back, okay, maybe file save dialog. Okay, so it's the same thing. What they've done is they've implemented native Windows controls to basically stop you from browsing the local file system. Oh, that's pretty effective. Let's try Flash common dialogues. So I've got all these different Flash dialogues. Wow, exact same thing. Yeah, it's not really so handy here. Let's try URI handlers. Okay, so I can see common URI handlers. I have this enormous list here of different URI handlers. What I can do is I can click auto execution of all native URI handlers. This will try and spawn stuff, all right? It's my approach of just getting shit to just pop up. If I can get shit to pop up, whoa, I can use it to escape the file system. So I have the help and support center. This is pretty easy, using command. Stupid kiosk disables the backspace key. All right, using command prompt. Then it searches and it finds it. Yeah, jeez, more shit pops up. Fuck. Yeah, so, ooh, yeah, okay, so you guys get the drift. This is too easy, though. This is way too easy. I mean, I don't want to demo something easy to you guys. Maybe I'll pop shell really fast, but then I want to do something a little, yeah, so using command prompt. Yeah, that's cool. And ooh, click to open a command prompt. Click start, and then click command prompt. Command prompt window. Open the command prompt. Oh, shell. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. That's easy. We can do better than this. We can do better than this. Okay, let's try for Java applets. Maybe it's Java installed. Can I execute the command? Ah, okay, all right. I don't have Java installed. Okay, maybe ActiveX. Oh, okay, all right. ActiveX won't install. All right, that's cool. Maybe click once. Okay, so that pops out. That means .NET's not installed. It didn't detect the click once stuff. So that's cool. Just keep going down the list. I've got a big list of things to try here. Let's try downloading some of my tools. cmd.exe. I download that. Oh, current security restrictions do not allow this file type to be downloaded. All right. Let's download that using Flash. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Now, I can't save it to C:/. However, I do have my desktop available. So I'll save it to my desktop. Hey, and I got cmd.exe. Oh, do you want to run that? Ooh, didn't detect this pop-up, and I got a shell again. Well, let's try something a little fancier. Let's try my command shell detour app. Save that to the local file system. So this should try and pop a few shells. Let's see how many shells we can pop. Do you run this? Yes. Sure. Okay, so I get more shells. Okay. What else is of interest? Actually, I'm going to call it quits for this kiosk. I'm going to flick to another kiosk now, which has a few more interesting attack vectors. That kiosk is pretty much iron on me going, yeah, I got like more shells than I know how to count. Okay, next one. So hopefully I have a network adapter installed on this one. Okay, Craig. Hey, awesome. All right, I'll find that. So this kiosk is slightly different. I don't actually have any start menu. I have nothing really to interact or to click with. You can also tell that it's not licensed currently. Oh, no. So first thing is stored applications. We are playing with KioWare Kiosk Basic. We have Microsoft Media Player 11. We have NetMeeting, .NET Framework 1 and 2, MSN Messenger, and Microsoft Movie Maker currently installed. We can go to common dialogues. Maybe we can pop up a common dialogue. Oh, nothing happens. You see that? Nothing happens. Click it. Nothing happens. Ooh. Maybe Flash common dialogue. Maybe I can pop up a Flash common dialogue. Nothing happens. So it's blocking these common dialogues from popping up, which is a pretty effective attack technique. Okay, maybe I can try something else here. Firstly, can I download a file? Can I download a copy of cmd.exe? Oh, this file's been blocked. Bad hacker, no biscuit. Okay, can I use Flash to download it? No. The common control that pops up when Flash says, do you want to save this file, has been blocked. So I can't download files using this. Okay, all right. Now, I know that I have the .NET CLR installed from my initial reconnaissance step. So I'm going to start trying to use some of my Click Once tools, my .NET tools. So the first thing I'm going to try and use is the iCat embedded web browser. Click this. Hey, I get a web browser. Now, who can spot the obvious thing here? Yeah? Anyone? Maybe the start bar? You guys now see the start bar? Yeah? So one of the little tricks with Microsoft products is that some libraries and some common system tools actually check to see if the start bar, the train menu, is in focus. And if it's not, they make it in focus. So this particular thing is that if you spawn a Click Once application, the library will say, oh, the start bar is not there, here you go. So we get a start bar. So, well, that's fucking too easy. I'm not even going to bother exploiting that. So what I'm going to show you is using this inline web browser here to then do the exact same sort of tricks in the exact same text. So the first thing I'm going to try is downloading a file. Maybe I can download a file using my command browser. So I'm going to try download the command shell detours. Hey. And now I can just download it. Run. Shells. Okay. Let's do something a little more juicy. Now, I told you guys I had some Flash OD, and I can make any browser crash, and this is a really cool trick. Let's actually use this to exploit a kiosk and escape out of the kiosk browser. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to crash a kiosk. 2 minutes 30. Automagic Flash Crasher. Click. OK. Spawn, pop, crash. Wait for it. Comes back. Ooh, it's sneaky. Ooh, we got a real one here. OK. So let's do this again. You guys may have noticed there's a bit of a race condition there. I had maybe 2 seconds that I had the desktop before the kiosk browser came back. OK, so I'm pretty quick. I wonder if I can beat the race condition. So I'm going to crash the kiosk. Automagic Flash Crasher. Thank you. The start bar's about there. Thank you. Auto crash, run, start programs, accessories. Come on. Hey, easy. Okay, I might actually just stop there. We have 1 minute 30 left, so maybe if anyone has any questions, questions about kiosks or kiosk hacking in general, they want to ask me. Come on, someone's got to have a question. Yes, you sir.
Has your site been blocked?
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, it has. This is another reason I'm releasing iCat Portable, is that some kiosk vendors have actually taken to adding in their blacklists icat.ha.cked.net. Well, that's not going to work. So I've given it to everyone in the world now, so you can host your own copy. Maybe Google can cache that, and then we can get around their blacklist again. Same trick, different method. Any other questions?
Have you seen any kiosks that use software restriction policies?
Oh, I haven't. Okay, so that's a good question. I haven't seen any of the 10 kiosks I tested didn't use it. However, I have seen commercially set up kiosks or custom set up kiosks that do use SRP.
Are there holes that you know of for those?
As a what, sir?
Are there holes that you know of that you can exploit to get around SRP?
Around SRP? Yes, there is an SRP bypass. It escapes from mine, but yes, it is. It was one of the things on my attack list, my attack vectors, but it really wasn't used enough in the commercial kiosk products in order to justify it. I had so many different bloody things to research that, yeah, it's definitely something I will look into, though. Expect more shells. Anything else?
What's the panic button on your website?
Oh, the panic button. That's really cute, actually. So let me show you really quickly. So let's say I'm at an airport. I'm hacking away. I'm getting my own on, and I'm feeling really good. I'm killing time and stuff. And TSA come along. And they're like, oh, I see them coming. Oh, shit, what are they doing? Click here, and it takes me to Google. Ah, yes! So it takes you to Google. So you're like, oh, panic. I didn't do nothing. Which is, yeah, it's nice and subtle. Nice little trick. Any other questions? Excellent. Well, thank you very much. You've been a very nice audience.